welcome to Little Workroom Crafts. My name's Davina. I live in the south east coast of the UK. Today is Monday, the 27th of November 2023, and this is episode number 168. This could end up being the last one of the year, couldn't it, if you think about it? It probably will, but we'll see. Okay, right. Oh, as you see last week, I know it was only a little video, but my gosh, did us girls have a lovely day. We really did. I love that garden centre, especially at Christmas. They really go all out, don't they, with their decorations and stuff. It's just amazing. And yeah, what can I say? And also, before I forget, we have vlog time. Do you know, I knew I was going to get it wrong. We have Vlogmas starting this week, which is on, let's move my quilt out of the way. Friday, have I got in my head? Yes, it is. Friday the 1st. Wow. We have the start of Vlogmas. I'm so looking forward to it. I've got to ask you a question about something. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, what have I been doing this week? It's miserable. It's raining and it's miserable. It's so thick with clouds, you know what I mean? It's really like misty, foggy, kind of dampy, horrible, if there is such a thing as all them all together. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so, we've got some great news as well. Mishka and I sat there, I set the timer on my phone, and I sat there waiting for the old 10 o'clock to strike, and on Saturday, we got tickets for the East Anglia Yarn Festival. As you know, we went this year, didn't we, in March? But we went on the Sunday. But because I couldn't get any tickets for the Saturday, this year, well, next year, we're going on the Saturday. I know. Well, we are so excited. We really are. So yeah, I've had a couple of people saying saying that they're going, and yeah, it'd be lovely to meet up. There's Ellie. I always see my lovely Ellie. I love Ellie from Craft House Magic, and for the first time, I'm going to be meeting the lovely Nancy. Hello, sweetie. From Kitty Scrapper. I always get her podcast wrong, and she's just put up a new one. Actually, I'm going to watch that this afternoon, and yeah, wow, you know what I mean? And obviously there's going to be others, isn't there? Others there, and I just can't wait. I cannot wait. Oh, I'm so excited. We're going on the Saturday. So yeah, and absolutely brilliant. Right then, okay, so I have just finished doing the housework, and this weekend, obviously, the tree will go up, the decks, because it always goes up normally the first Sunday in December, but I think Glenn's working, so we always work round that. So it'll be the Saturday, I reckon. Also, as well, when I mentioned a few weeks ago that I'll have Christmas on my own until the afternoon, and I had a load of people left comments, please, don't worry. You know, Glenn and I have been together for over 20 years, and it works that he's more on than he is off. So I've kind of got used to it. So he is actually on earlies on Christmas Day. So he will come in and then he'll have a bit of a sleep like he always do. But there's no way on this planet is he going to feel like a full roast Christmas dinner. I have the turkey already in the freezer. That's already been brought. So what we always do is we have it, we'll have it that weekend in between Christmas and New Year. We'll have our Christmas dinner. You know what I mean? It's just that's the only difference is we have our Christmas dinner later. You know, obviously Elmy and I will wake up in the morning and and then, you know, our morning is just as normal until Glenn come home, and then we do the presents. So he's got 2 in his little stocking now. So that stocking is there. So that will be going downstairs at the weekend. He's in and out of this room. And yeah, so Elmy and I will have a lovely Christmas morning. Won't we, sweetheart? I know. He knows. He does. He talks to his mum. Oh dear me. So yeah, so we'll be fine. We'll be absolutely fine. That's just the way that the rotors work and that way that works out. So honestly, please don't worry. We just have another Christmas. That's what we do. So, is there anything else? No, I don't think there is anything else I can say for the intro. Oh yeah, anywhere you can find me will be down in the description box, and anything that I mentioned today will also be down in the description box. So as I say, I have just tidied up the room how I like it. The sewing machine has got to be, I've got to give her a good clean, a new needle and everything ready for next year. I have ordered some new fabrics to make some more duffel bags because I've used up the wool, but I've come up with something else. So I'm looking forward to that arriving. And I would say thank you so much to everybody that has supported us in the shop. It's been absolutely amazing. So thank you. But there's the duffel style bag. There's still the shape and the size, but the fabrics are going to be a bit different. So yeah, I'm looking forward to making myself one of them. I always make myself one. And then if I like it, and then I'll show you, and then we go from there. But that will all be next year now, because I'm focusing now on Vlogmas. Right then, so let's get into the craftiness, shall we? Because there has been some crafting. There really has been some crafting. Right then, so first of all, we're going to go into the crochet. Now, if you remember, when I went to the Ali Pally, I brought a kit from the Left Hookery, that basket. And it was done in rope, basically. It is all organic, 100% cotton and all that. Okay, there's that one and there's that one. And I've made it. I'd never make another one. I will say that it was so tough on my hand. You have to use a 10mm hook, and I'm not normally one that go for thick. I don't really, this year I've crocheted 2 Aran blankets, haven't I? The Union Jacks, they were Aran, but that was the first time I'd done any of that in years. Normally I don't go above DK. But anyway, I just liked the basket because I thought it'd be so nice having it downstairs next to my spinning wheel for my fibre that I'm working on to come out. Well, I have brought it up and I have made it. So, as I say, inside there's 2 spools yep, they are plied. They've got to be, yep, they're plied. They've got to go on my niddy noddy. So there's them 2. There's my apron. I always wear my apron. And I have my hand cream. and this is the fibre that I'm doing at the moment. And this is actually a sock yarn. I've never actually spun a sock yarn, but I'm loving it, absolutely loving it. And I thought, well, this basket, and it came with a little label, is just ideal for to be sat by the side of me while I'm on my wheel, because I do love my wheel. I know I don't show my spinning that often, but I do spin quite a lot, actually. I love it, because we were talking about this last Monday, because there was 1, 2, 3 spinners. The 4th one, Raylene, she's got a wheel, but she's not used it yet. And go for it, girl. Honestly, it's amazing. It really is, because all I can say is with spinning is you're there. I turn everything off. The TV goes off. Everything goes off. And it feels like I've been spinning for 20 minutes and it's been 3 hours. That's how much you just chill, relax, and the time. Oh, honestly, it's like you're in another world. It really is. It's so therapeutic. It really is. But yeah, so now I've got a little basket all for my spin. My spinning. Hello, babe. You're back again. Oh, so that will go back down next to my wheel. But I'm sure over the Vlogmas, I will show you some of the spinning that I do. Right then, okay. As you know, when Lucy from Attic 24 launched her Starlight, was it Starlight or Starbright blanket, and I've left the pattern downstairs. I ordered the kit, didn't I, from Warehouse. And once I'd done the basket, and I thought, well, I haven't actually got anything on the hook, because I didn't have anything on the hook. And I thought, well, shall I start it? Yep, okay. So anyway, I knew because what Lucy did is she did the actual pattern that came with the kit. Oh, actually, I haven't even got that up here now. So I wonder what I've done with that. Okay, the pattern that actually came with the kit came with a with little squares put together again, but luckily she did a striped version on her blog, and because I'd already done the fireside blanket and the what's the other one called, Utah, I'd already done those two, which were squared or squares. And I thought, oh, you know what I mean? Do I really want to do another square one? No. So I like to do the rows. So anyway, I contacted my friend Anne from Toby Knits. Hello. I'll talk about her in a minute. And because I knew that she'd started it, and I couldn't decide whether to go for the bright version, which is obviously what Lucy's doing, or she's done more of a, muted, more where it all blends in. I couldn't decide. I really couldn't decide. First of all, I thought, we're just going to do the blend one. That was just me all over, right, that's it. I'm going to go with that one. And then when I got the colours out, I thought, oh, what do I do now? I really can't decide. So anyway, I messaged Anne, and Anne's over in Canada, and Anne is doing the tonal one, the one that all blends. So and I thought, well, I don't know these colours. I was so And then I said to Glenn, I said, what do you think? I showed him the two pictures, and I said, what do you think? I said, this one is out of my comfort zone. This one is gonna, is more all blendy, but it's like the other one that I've done of hers. He said, go out your comfort zone, Veen. He said, for once, go out your comfort zone. So I have, and I will say, I'm loving it. I really, really am. It reminds me, if you remember in the 70s and the 80s, well, I know in my family, we didn't have like themes for Christmas trees like they have, like all pink and all this, that now. You know what I mean? And you got the most beautiful, bright coloured baubles, and you popped them on the tree, and they just looked amazing, didn't they? With all the lovely coloured lights. It was all colour, weren't it then? So I've started it, and look at that. I am just loving it. Also, as well, I did notice, because I did print off both variations of, both charts that you follow for the colours. And this one, is got more stripes, so you use more of the wool up, which is even better for me. You know what I mean? I like to use up as much wool as I can. But obviously it's done in Stylecraft Special. But look at those colours so far. I am just loving this. I really am. And this is the one that I'm going to show you this end. I haven't sewn in my ends, which is unlike me, but I thought I'd do a couple of more of these and then I would start sewing in the ends. So, but I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. So I am glad that I opted for that one, because it is going to be completely out my comfort zone. Also, last week, I think that was Tuesday, can't remember, she launched her new pack, and I can't remember the life of the blanket for this. I can't remember the name of the blanket for the life of me. I really can't. Anyway, for her crochet along that starts in January. So, because Glenn has brought me the last two, you see, and he said, do you want it for Christmas? He said, because I am stuck on what to get you. I went, yay! So, oh, hang on a second. That was Glenn. Just got rid of him. Right, okay. And then so he ordered it for me from Wool Warehouse, and it's calm, and he hasn't unwrapped it or anything. He's just put it away, and so I will be doing the crochet along from Lucy from Attic 24 in January, which I do love her crochet alongs. Right then, so that's the crochet. Now we're going to go into the knitting. I can't put this down. As you know, I finally worked out how to do the cast on over a year, I will say, for the anthology throw by Helen Stewart. I think I have a picture. I should have a picture. Oh, there we are. If you don't know it. It was last year in the knit vent, and I'm sure you can buy it individually on her Ravelry, and it's brilliant for scraps, or you can do it like them. My friend Teresa, she's done it with full skeins. Hers is amazing, and yeah. So you know what I mean. But I wanted to do the scraps, as always. So I am actually now. I've got 576 stitches, and I am 2 rows away of being 40% into the throw. Now it's knitting around. I'm just loving it, absolutely loving it. So look at those colours. So from here all the way to that blue stripe there is leftover yarn from an advent that I got from my dear friends Susan and Paul in their advent they sent me last year, and then with that I did the Sandra Paul scarf, didn't I, which I love. I've already got it out ready to wear this year, and then so I used those up first. Then from my lovely friend Jane, hello darling, her advent I'm starting now, and look at that colour, those colours in that skein. Oh Jane, I'd love that. I absolutely love it. So I've caked up all of hers, and now I'm going to be using that cake. So I'm on my second cake from now on, which are they're biggest minis, because these were leftovers, so bigger minis. So going to be even, that's really weird because I'm going to be adding on some doubling up on the stitches soon, I think. Is it soon? Where do I double up on my stitches? Let's have a look. So eventually you do go up to, I do go up to, oh no, it's quite a lot actually. 1,152 is what you end up on. Right, yeah, so yeah, it's yeah, luckily I have my needles ready, which I do have. The, what size did I buy? 120 centimeters. So I do have those, but yeah, honestly I just love it. I just absolutely love it. And look at my stoppers. Let me show you stoppers. I brought some more of these in the naughty, so these came from the same place. So yeah, oh, I can't put it down. I really can't put it down. And I took this last Monday, and it's just such, as you know, you have so many rows of knit, and because there's so many stitches, you could just sit there and knit away to your heart's content. You really can. So that's my knitting that I'm doing. Also, I have a bit of cross stitch. So, oh, I have actually put this in this bag that I made. I love this bag. And a couple of years ago, Glenn brought me this mousse kit. I absolutely adore it. And it came with everything. So I've got it out again because I said to Glenn, I really would like to get this finished. And my aim now is I'm not going to stitch nothing else until this is done. We'll try anyway. And I have put some stitches in. So that's obviously the ear. That's the part of the antler with the snow. And there's the little house. That's his nostril. And then I'm now going down here. But oh yes, it is a lot of fun. It is a lot of changes and everything, obviously. And there is a back stitch in it. Ooh. But yeah, so I have been doing my mousse. So I don't know, it's a panana. It's called Christmas mousse. But it comes with the fluff, the beads, it comes with everything. It really does. It is a lovely kit. So yes, I have been working on that. Right then, so I think that's it when it comes to the crafting. Right then, as I said, I have had a naughty. Well, I've had two naughties. Well, two whole naughties. You'll see in a moment. When I was at the garden centre last week, I saw these little nutcrackers, and I said to Teresa and Jane, I said, oh, I've got to get a nutcracker. I don't have a nutcracker. Now I've got to decide whether to put him on my dresser display or over near the tree. I can't decide. But look at him. And he actually works. Look. He is amazing. He was only $4.99 from that garden centre. Isn't he adorable? They had some amazing ones. But isn't he cool? Look at the back of him. His hair. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. So I had to buy him, didn't I? I just had to. And then I went online to the lovely Teresa and Gavin from the Yarn Works. Now, as you know, I get their stoppers. They do such a good bargain on their needle stoppers. It's unbelievable. So they're $3.95 each, I think they are. But if you buy 3 sets, they go down to $3.25 a set. I know, it's just amazing, isn't it? And I really wanted to use the reindeer ones on my throw. So I thought, well, you know, I better get some more. And then obviously when you look, you think, oh, you know, I might as well make it up. So I got these lovely, sorry about the glare, there you go, Highland cows. I got some little frogs, and these were new in, and I couldn't resist them, ready for next year. But you know me, I'll just probably use them anyway. The little ghosts with pumpkins, look. So, yeah, you know, $3.25 a set if you get the 3. Honestly, amazing, amazing. So I get all my stoppers from them. Right then, so that's it for the day, actually, I think. I have actually brought a Christmas present. It's been bugging me for days for a friend of mine. And I've put it up here somewhere safe. Do you think I can find it? I had it in my hands the other day. I know I... Oh, I wonder if I put it in that sewing box. I might have done. I'll have a look in a minute. Dear me, I don't know. Oh my goodness me, eh? So yeah, so that I'm going to call it quits for today, because as I say, we've got Vlogmas coming up at the end of this week. I have 2 surprised lovely advents that have arrived, and I'll start opening those. I did want to ask, because some of you might be able to give me some advice. Now, from the Yarn Badger, as I showed the other week, I got their advent socks, which I am so looking forward to starting. So no peeking. Oh, and that's the one. So the no. Oh no, this is the one that I open on Christmas Day, and this must be the one that this is the actual advent. Now, can anybody please give me some advice? Right, I've tried toe up socks, and I don't like doing them, but I would like to use every single piece of this yarn that that I can use, for it to be the advent socks. Now, for me, in my head, I'm thinking if you go toe up and then you get the foot done, and then after you've done the heel, I don't know if there's a mini in here. We're opening this on Friday, and then I'll cake it up and cast it on. So, and then you see the rest of it will just be the leg. So I don't matter how long the leg is, I don't mind, as long as I use up the yarn. But obviously when you're doing cuff down, which is my favourite method, how do you work out the yarn? To use it all, because you can't add on a longer foot, can you? And I know if there is 100 grams in here, I don't use 100 grams on my socks. So I suppose, just toe up, innit? So if anybody's got any advice, I think there is a mini in there, actually. Feels like it. Yeah, there's 2 50s and a mini, I think. So that'll be the heel, toes and cuffs. So I don't know whether to actually cake this. I might record it and cake it up on Thursday. Do the cut. Oh no. Or do the toe. And then start with them on Friday, but they'll show you the video. I'll work something out, but I would love to do the cuff down, but I don't want to do a too short a leg or a too long a leg that I run out or have too much, and I don't want anything left over. So I suppose it is, well, any advice, please, any advice is welcome, because as I say, I'm not a fan of toe-up socks. I don't like the way that you do this, the bind off at the top and how stretchy the cuff is. I just don't like the look of it. I really don't. Right, okay. So, any advice on how to use an advent on cuff down and you manage to use all the yarn? Please help me. That is what I would love to do. So please, please help me. So, because I'm so looking forward to doing these. I've never, ever done anything like this before. And it was a big splurge for me. But Glenn said to treat yourself. And, yeah. So, you know, I really would like to use it all. Oh, hang on. Let's put my stoppers in. You know, would like to use it all up. Oh, dear. So, yeah, I don't want anything, you know, left over. So, yeah, please help. Okay, then, right. So, that is it. I am definitely going to say goodbye now. I have potted around and done the housework today. And next Tuesday, I think. Or was it next Monday? I've got my hair being trimmed, ready for Christmas. Yeah, I think that's about it, really. And then we're just going to take Vlogmas day as it, you know, one day at a time as it comes, because that is how I literally, you know, do my life, basically. You know, we get up and see what the day brings. So, you know what I mean? It's just the way it is. It feels so weird not having to come up here at the moment and, you know, do stuff for the shop. I will say I'm leaving my Etsy shop open, so you know what I mean, if anybody do want to order anything, it is actually still there and everything that's in there is available, but I am not going to be topping up until January. Okay, it's just with the postage and everything else, it's just not worth it, you know, and I worry myself silly, especially this time of year with the postage. So that's why she's going to have a good clean and have a good nice clean nice new needle and everything. And yeah, you know, so you know, so she can have a rest, bless her heart. She has done a lot of work this year. So yeah, mind you, saying that, I will be coming up here, but I reckon that'll be between Christmas and New Year, and do my the bag with the new fabric, hopefully when it comes. So yeah, so I am going to bimble up. Oh, we've got a pom-pom on the floor now, so I better go and see what the lad's doing. Okay then, right, so I am going to love you and leave you all, and so I'll be back on Friday. So please take care, stay safe, and as always, my lovelies, happy crafting. Bye.